on, Eddie. Back on your feet. He got on his feet. He flipped Ferris off, broke the hold, started for the corner. Ferris virtually tackled him right there in the ring to keep him away from the tag. Five minutes gone. Larry Latham out of Louisiana. Eddie Gilbert trying to break it back to the corner. He's almost there, but not quite.
Almost got away, Dave. Not from that, though.
No, Latham put him down hard. Or rather, Ferris. Ferris in there after that tag. Ferris dragging him over close to his corner. Ferris goes for the tag. Grabs Eddie's feet, keeps him from getting over, making the tag on Tommy. Now it's Latham in there. Latham round behind with a chin lock.
Tommy running down the ring apron there, trying to cheer Eddie on to get him going.
Eddie again starts for the corner, and Latham grabs him by the hair to prevent him making the tag. Latham. Two counts all he gets. Tommy in there to break it up. At the count of two. Tommy sent back to the corner. It's Ferris against Eddie Gilbert. Eddie's been in there a long time. The same strategy that worked so well for the Gilberts early in the match. Now working against him as Ferris and Latham have kept Eddie Gilbert in there and really worked him over. Eddie needs to get to the corner and get that tag on his dad, Tommy. He got it. Here's Tommy Gilbert. Tommy taking on both of them. Ferris turns to Latham. To Ferris again. Picks Ferris up. The knee. Eddie in there with an assist. Referee Paul Morton hasn't started the count because Eddie is in here. He's trying to get him back in a corner. And Davis smacks Tommy Gilbert in the head with his helmet. Ferris with a cover. Referee starts the count at 3. That's it. Ferris and Latham get the 3 count thanks to the helmet of Half Sergeant Danny Davis.
Tommy had it going, too. No question about that.
7:39 was the time on it. 7 minutes, 39 seconds. Tommy had the cover. Eddie was in there to keep Latham out of the action as referee Paul Morton was trying to get both of them back to the corner.
You better believe he got right up and ran in the ring. And I think we're going to get a reversal.
A reversal, yeah.
That's it. Paul Morton has reversed the decision on a disqualification, as it rightly should have been, with Danny Davis interfering while Morton was trying to get Eddie back out of the ring. And he holds the hands of the Gilberts up. That doesn't make Tommy's head feel any better, but at least the right thing, as far as we're concerned, certainly was done in there. Tommy Gilbert being helped out by referee Paul Morton. Tommy still wobbly-legged in there as Paul Morton reversed the decision, and the official winners then are going to be the team of the Gilberts, Tommy and Eddie, on a disqualification over Latham and Ferris. And I was glad to see that because Davis popped up out of that chair and ran in there and banged him. So, what was the time on that, Dave?
7 minutes, 39 seconds.
7 minutes, 39 seconds. Our first tag match underway, and we've got plenty of tag match action coming up a little bit later. Very special particular week coming up in Memphis, Tennessee, and throughout the Mid-South, because Memphis is delighted to be chosen as the host city for the Wrestling Fans International Association, the WFIA, that are here. Yeah. And we are happy to have wrestling fans from around the country assembled in the Memphis, Tennessee area for this particular week. And we hope maybe that this week is going to be very special because there's some action coming up throughout the entire territory of the Mid-South that I know doggone well that you're going to enjoy when it comes your particular way. We are very pleased, and we're going to get a chance a little bit later on to talk to Mike Gratchner, the president of the organization. And it's just going to be a doggone good week. And speaking of special things, there's a guy who is kind of special to us. He, of course, has wrestled all over the United States and the world also, and he's quite a legend. Some of you a couple of weeks ago might have seen our little flashback on the fabulous Jackie Fargo. And we thought we would, for those who missed it, because there were some who did and heard about it and requested, if that tape is ready, what I'd like to do right now is let's take a look on the life of Jackie Fargo. He is living, and there is no question about he is a legend. How about a guy who was undefeated as an amateur wrestler? A guy who was undefeated as a champion boxer? A guy who was one of the greatest champions that wrestling has ever seen? He's sitting right here beside me, and I'm talking about the incredible Danny Hodge. Danny, it is so great.
Thank you very much.
To have you here. Really, it's been a long time.